2-0.
Well, 3 sets of nades bought by FTW here are about to have a car crash in middle, Henry. So they've invested in all this util for a reason, and I don't know if they'll even get to use it. Big taking the fight to them. Dodo stands up and will take down Faven, and now they're aware that the push is coming. Sirison from downtown will silence him.
Every time FTW play Inferno, they're just getting aggressed on down the bottom of middle with these pistols, and normally they actually fight back tremendously well. So there we have it. They get the first 2 picks. They're into the 4-on-3. There is a kit for Keto, but overall, FTW have all the time in the world, and they might just finish up towards B here. And that's what the aforementioned Rifler will be holding. But for now, heading towards Emo. And we still have 1 minute 10 on the clock as they smoke in towards CT Spawn.
Okay, so being very diligent here, just dropping 1 smoke, hoping for a little bit of aggression behind it, as Dosse is going to take the first glance, and he has the bomb on the back, not too far behind him here. But they've considered enough of the B side and heading quickly back towards A. Walking into Crimbo, KST is going to give the information that mid is patrolled and controlled as that Moto smoke will land. Crimbo needs to stop them here before they get over to Sirison's territory, but they're already past.
Sirison tucked away on the bomb site here, does open things up with a nice headshot, but still, man advantage remains with FTW. Bomb to be planted, Crimbo probably has to wait for Keto here. He's at the bottom of middle, and he'll have Aros Dosse to fight with as well. So he'll retreat, just trying to run that timer down, and Crimbo knows he has to be activated at this stage. Find a headshot if possible, as this one is looking quite dicey for them. The battle's coming through, and it's FTW going out top, and even more so now. Pretty clean round there, and Big trying to force the issue.
A long smoke there. He's going to tip that one over. Should be obscuring the vision of Sirison. Actually, it's over towards Arch and Library, so setting up for what should be a bit more of a wrap, or the presence of, give away mid-control for now.
Yeah, FTW have actually done pretty well to get this sort of territory. Flash is coming over as well. Sirison challenged, but no trade potential there whatsoever. He'll get the first kill and funnel them in towards the quad side. Lovely crossfire here. Big looking very comfortable in this round, mowing them down. 1 player remains. It's going to be KSD, Mr. Custom, up and towards the apartment. So very clean round there from Big. And that's coming back in the 3rd round as well. So the full eco in the 2nd, 3rd round by potentially keeping 4 rifles up is looking quite nice for them.
And that's what you want to see from Sirison early as well, right? Him turning that flash, must have heard it coming. Able to get himself the opening exchange. Otherwise, he could have hemorrhaged over towards long, and Evan will finish things off.
So it gets a little bit of damage off towards Tapton now.
Yeah, probably wouldn't give it a go. There were 4 players we could see there with X-Ray on the other side of B, and, well, there's still 2, and Tabson's taken down 1. So the number game, favoring Big. Limp forward a nade, a slight little bit of tickle done, is really fighting for this control here. The incendiaries towards the top banana, as well as Sandbag completely securing for now.
Utility.
And there's so many different ways you can throw that. So it's good to see Big throwing this out now. It completely denies the $800 worth of Molotovs that FTW had just thrown there for control.
And they would have to expend even more to go check the sandbags once again. You have no idea what's on the other side. Your best bet, especially in the 5-on-4, maybe go elsewhere. And unfortunately for them, still 3 CTs on this side of the map. They posture towards the top of middle, and I love this setup they've got right now. Sirison even gets one through the smoke, and this is looking way too easy. Got to see some kills coming in from FTW here. They'll find just 1. Quite a lack sight. And here come the flashes, the commitment potentially from FTW as well. Remember, there's 5-on-4 in their favor. Keto spotted, flashed off, and he's got a teammate boosted as well. Crimbo open things up here. Lots of flames, smokes being deployed. They're trying to lock down one of these players towards the back of the bomb site. Dare say Crimbo's got this kill under lock and key, though. Still plenty of time for the rotations to come through.
Pick up the flash.
Good flash coming in. They're not even looking towards new boxes anymore. This is very discombobulated. FTW have barely made a dent in this 5-on-4. There's the first kill towards the bomb site, but a 2 versus 1 will lead.
Having behind their long split smoke, and, well, Faven's actually been caught in the open here, but doesn't go down. There was a dink exchange. It's the MAC-10 at range that will eventually get him done.
He initiated the fight with the pit with the MAC-10 there. The AKs didn't join in, but now I suppose they will. Sirison surrounded, did well to even get 1. A 3 versus 2, lots of damage inflicted. Dodo down to 6. Aros Dosse once again with the AWP. Oof, good shot, takes down Taps, and they've got a fighting chance here once again.
All right, well, once they do get into these sites here, FTW have a real chance to win. Dodo gracefully mounts up into the apartments, but Crimbo on the low HP will remove him, and now Aros Dosse noted towards the pit with the AWP. Still a potent weapon to get past it. Flash.
They smoked him out.
It is going to be a smoke here, and the Molotov landing as well, so just cutting him off with utility.
That's great. Thinking on their feet, buying that space. Good awareness from Aros Dosse. Catches Crimbo out leaping on towards the hay bales, and at this point, I think Kitten might have to do that. You're right. The orb doesn't connect, and no, there's not enough time. That's it. They've actually done it again. It comes down to the timer. A scrappy round where they lose the first pick.
I guess that means Crimbo's going to have vision over the top of this. They've actually set this one up nicely. Some geeky stuff over towards this B site. Look at this wildness here. I've seen your arm, and now you're dead. Again, the bomb's been spotted.
That's a really cool setup.
Yeah, big, not big, that's big and geek, which I was going to say big are geeks. And let's see if they can get this one done in a nerdy fashion. The glass is pressed towards the nose as they push it to the side. It still turns into a skirmish as the time, the problem once more. Cost again, and oh, was that after time? Agile.
Yeah, they have a full buy going forward now, but unfortunately, twistzz removed from the equation pretty early on. Syrison will take some damage on the retreat at least, so he's down to 24, but he can start rotating around, getting more defensive positions, presumably towards library. They've got the bomb glitch here, I believe. You can see the bomb.
Yeah, like ghost bomb, we call that one.
The ghost bomb. How often does that happen? That's quite rare.
As well. It's happening more and more. You wouldn't love to hear about it. Also, since they added, this is on Volvo, right? This is where this comes from.
Yeah.
Since they added the fact that you can drop guns with control, right? So that it's donated weapons. You don't actually drop your AK. It doesn't get snatched up by some thieves. We've had issues with guns and crosshairs not appearing when on the Go TV as well.
Fun.
Yeah, so those issues, I'll tell you, Rush and I created a video where we replicated it happening with dropped guns and no crosshair appearing, and we sent it to Valve. I guess it's something that they can't fix.
I guess so. Yeah. Scientists haven't found the technology yet.
Well, maybe I need to email them again. So we'll see what happens with that one.
Round 14, 4-on-2, and Crimbo lined up for a couple more potentially. He's been quite strong here towards the B side. Gets himself a 16th frag and
land the plane.
Oh, how's he alive?
We spoke about this wallbang yesterday, didn't we?
Oh, has he actually got through? Oh, I think he has. Oh, could have swung out and taken the kill, jumped up, cost him his life. A dicey situation, looking for map points here, and it might just be the B execution. They've got everyone here. All the boys have turned up. Got to line up those smokes. Nothing too flashy required here, I would say. The DS with 7 HP, Astralis with the incendiary at least. This could be all a bit of a bait, though. Good
cheat over, though, that they're bringing twistzz as well. He won't be able to contribute too much with the AWP if they execute now. We'll need to get into more of a power position, and, well, he will. So starting to jog over. More utility being lined up here. There's still plenty of bottle of flame to laden this site. And they're actually attempting to re-aggress. They're going to get stalled out here between first and second oranges. Oh, wait, they're actually pushing. They're pushing, they're creeping, they're coming.
Good timing, good flashbang.
Swings out, gets, well, 2 kills over here towards top banana. Everything keeps coming, but they have to deal with twistzz back a start on this AWP.
He's got a good weapon. This is a perfect position for it as well. There goes the bomb, 30 seconds remaining, and I dare say he's done enough here. Absolutely so. Very well held there. It's the perfect call.
Because you need to find the kills. Agil's going to throw that flash over. It's way too deep, and twistzz is going to get the first. The bomb's loose. This second, he converts it as well, and that should be the round. Faven onto KST, sure, but the bomb down in the worst possible position. But if they keep giving Faven fights, he's going to keep on clicking. He'll take twistzz. We've drawn ourselves in a 2-on-3, and Crimbo's flank. It's late, but better late than never, says Astralis. He'll take down Crimbo, twistzz onto Faven, and that'll be the pistol round for FTW.
Yeah.
Here for Syrison. Ollie's not going to cut it. He's going to get the shot off. Beautiful work there. The flash not good either. So Syrison will find the opener. The big twistzz, we're calling him in remembrance of twistzz. But the twistzz, he's come forward. He has clawed one back. That's the AWP marooned on the floor here of bedroom. And from AWP to AWP, from post to post. twistzz in lower. Ooh, just again. This is the twistzz classic moving away in the inopportune moment. He's going to molly himself, but it's the 1G.
Don't do that. Oh, it was a little bit awkward trying to buy himself some time to retreat, but just scissored himself down to 0. And that's the AWP removed. And KST tries to find a positional advantage here, but if anything, finds the AK of Crimbo, and that should be round done. Not really much to be said about it. Agil and twistzz can't even think about this retake. There's a nice little smoke there towards the double doors.
Yeah, good one from Crimbini. He's always got a little bit of the German in him. He loves the geeky utility as well.
I guess that's such a simple smoke, but no one really throws it like that.
Yeah, I guess when you consider how open you should be in the tunnel section right there. It's Agil's going to take 1 in the trade, and if he can find this kill onto twistzz now, maybe he fancies this. He's scooped up a M4 off the floor, so he doesn't have to go for the reload. Ducking, dancing, and dropping towards CT spawn now. This reposition, we'll spot 1 towards window. Starting to look good for Agil now, but he will need to confirm his fight. This is the thing. First, so if there were breaks on this one, they're broken. Crimbo's in. He's going from 0 to 100 real quick, speeding down the highway. They're in towards B. twistzz, another aggressive maneuver. He loves these. He's got in. He's dropped the bomb, and he's going to get another kill with Astralis. Syrison stalled out toward tunnel, and this is fantastic from FTW. Bigger stumped.
Well, it's down to, I was about to say the 1 versus 1. Syrison catches some residual damage there from the Molotov that was looking likely to go out, but still both the AWPs up against it now. 1 versus 1. Syrison, does he fake out the plan? Yes, he does. Vaults up towards the window here, and twistzz has got his number.
KST has left the site with the DS, and they're ready for the mid-play. Shadow spotted, bomb dropped. The early information is there. The trading is happening, but B, they've broken through.
That should be it. It's quite a clean sequence here. niko confirms it. Syrison puts the final nail in the coffin, I would say. Agil makes his presence known, but if anything, that just gives up the round. They now know they can plant, and he's so far removed. And the money is actually incredibly low. So they have been winning decent rounds, but collectively haven't been surviving. So we had 2 players in the previous one before that. Gave a little bit too much away to those pistols, perhaps.
Yeah, it's left him in a rocky spot here for the final round of the half. Should be a buyer available on twistzz. Agil will be able to drop one, but there will be an emission, likely an MP9 in the hands of the DS.
Yeah.
We've seen him operate with that more often than not.
It's bottom of the barrel loss bonus as well, so $1,400 for the last round.
It's not where anybody wants to be, as this AWP scoop up from Agil actually will make a big world of difference here if he gets to hold on to it. The push coming from niko. He's low on HP. Does he really want to press the issue? Runs into the AWP and gets the kill. Great stuff there from
of sorts. One smoke, flash, and a Molotov the bomb side, presumably.
Awkward transition on the timing now. We'll be able to get into pit. twistzz, is having to check 2 positions here. The short limp out as well as long, baiting Syrison in. twistzz grabbed one. Now Syrison can just tuck tail. I think he was spotted there. Agil jumping. He's definitely seen him. Syrison's head a bit too big for those shoulders. They can't connect the dots. The bombs drop deeper towards the pit. And Syrison's turned his back on the fight. I don't want anything to do with this. Let me reload, he says.
Don't die now.
From the pit position. Syrison stalled this out, but it's all perfect timing for niko's rotation. And it's just Crimbo. Just Crimbo versus 2.
They know where he is as well. They've spotted him in the long doors, but how do they get across? The bomb was down in towards the pit. They've got low HP. 1 bullet would do it on either side. The flashbangs. Does he want to deploy both? He's going to buy himself a bit of positional control, get closer and closer. He knows. KST is incredibly low here.
He's bought enough time. I don't know if they're going to be able to transition from pit. They have to kill him. 13 seconds. They're going to run to the site. Have to hardtail it now. Running up long. It's just going to be 1 bullet here for Crimbo. Has he done enough? Delaying the site cross.
Oh, no.
He's won the round. Crimbo, the master of time. This is very hard right now for Big. Faven is on 41 points of health.
You never see more than 2 kills in this position. Like, you're lucky if you get 1, it seems like.
Let's see how many Faven can get here. Running out, uncleared right now. The stand a little bit wild. Will get 1. Is it going to be enough? The rotation from niko calling for a flash. He steps out, takes the brave fight, and is already accounted for here. It's a 2-on-4 situation, but the fights keep coming. And twistzz the in-game leader. A rough first half, but looking to have a great second half. Mo's down 3. Agil left in a 1-on-2 situation.
Beautiful work from twistzz. The hat trick is deployed and leaving Agil in a very difficult scenario. Sure, he has the bomb, but he's surrounded. Syrison with the AWP towards the tunnel, starts to encroach in his position. And a round that looked like it was definitely going in favor of the Portuguese falls apart. The in-game leader, who had 1 kill to 11 deaths at one stage, finds 3 in total, and they just get closer and closer. As soon as he goes to the plant, they get a swing out. And I feel like he has no chance whatsoever. It takes something unbelievable. The smoke, though, buys him a bit of time. Down to the 1 versus 1, and he pulls it off. Keeps the hopes and dreams alive. A gap, potentially, because we want to try and get towards lower.
I guess when they watch the demos, they can see that nobody really watching this, and they also incendiaried off towards lower dark just to make sure this was possible.
I like this, though. This is that reactive play. He can confirm if a B is clear, and they could potentially cheat a man back towards the A bomb site.
They did use another nade there down to behind Xbox to help Crimbo clear, so a lot of you two going into making this happen. An elbow spotted, a shot taken. Setup now noted for FTW. And again, they're kind of condemned to this long play.
There it is. We've got the rotation now from Faven. He's actually heading back towards A, but twistzz with a chance of the AWP. Spots Syrison. And that's going to be the first kill as well. Do they capitalize upon this? Did they just full send it towards the bomb site? A boost potentially? Oh, they fumbled it. Is that the retreat? I think they've still got 1 more go at it. There it is. That's their access point. Crimbo finds a kill towards top of middle. niko boosted up. Can't convert, though. And it looks like they might be falling back here, chat.
They have to save. I don't know how you're expected to get into an A retake like this. Astralis almost giving away his life, almost giving them away in. He will. Burns down, naded through, 3-on-3. The fight is on.
Here we go then. niko needs to strike, find the head of the DS. It doesn't happen. And Agil, such a strong position behind the car as well. Why is twistzz peeking that? I couldn't tell you why. They keep giving them opportunities here. The bomb still, half to go here. So he gets the M4. This is the all-important frag, and it's not going to happen. Well held by FTW.
Access point down the vent. You can see this bloom and the molly combo. That traditionally tells of players creeping down the vent, but it's all a bit of a ruse. And Syrison, in the meantime, has found twistzz. They go out late, able to slip down the vent, sure. So the bomb should get planted at the very least, unless Crimbo could stall them out here. A couple of wobbly shots, as twistzz will get the better of him, and the bomb gets planted, so that's a win.
They're not patrolling the vents anymore, so they're going to turtle up on the lower bomb site. twistzz has to check every crevice of the map here, making sure they don't give anything up, and it's back to a 3-on-3. A Jill will take care of Syrison. This is a close-range duel. Keto comes out on top. They do not have a kit, but they do have the manpower. Isolating a Jill towards a window position, and he does get a frag back. Just KST remaining now. Bomb ticking at quite some pace. Good flashbang down towards Secret, and we'll see whether this is going to be enough. Not quite. So decent effort there. FTW, after losing the first 2 frags, the fact it comes down to a 2 versus 1 with the bomb planted, that's pretty believe the fact they gave up a map perhaps, but Syrison, he can believe that. That's a nice opening kill towards the DS. 5-on-4, and the chances of winning even another round are looking very slim here. Crimbo.
Come on, Crimbini.
That secondary orb through the smoke will take down a Jill, and now the shooting gallery really begins here. Syrison's having way too much fun. Pulls out a deagle, try and close things out. He doesn't, but considerable damage inflicted towards KST. He looks like he'll be taken down momentarily. There it is. Faven will find him. Double digits of health in the exchange. Outside utility deployed, so similar smokes. Nothing towards garage as of yet, though. Hoping they'll be given an opportunity to take down Syrison. Oh, that's not the way to do it.
I think that's the 4th or 5th. I think it's a 3 or 4 before for Didius to Syrison outside, so now we'll go 4th or 5th. It's going to step in. Dodo should have this one dead to right. It's just, yeah, flicked a little bit too far away from the target there. So Syrison gets to be elusive. And we go into the ramp stack. Crimbo on the off angle, taps it on the boost. Come on, boys. The water's warm. It's nice out here on ramp. We're not fighting you. We're not peeking you. There's no smokes. Please come and play.
They think better of it, and rightly so. Back towards Apple we go. Maybe just a contact play. They have got 3 smokes, but what really can you do coming out of the hub? You can dribble one out and take vision away from the CTs, but still removes your own. Can't do anything through the skylights here, but Squeaky Door is somewhat open.
Syrison watching this now, so, oh, yep, he was. Okay, so picks him up before they get down the vent. Hot on the tail. Gilles has dropped the bomb, and other kills continue to fall in favor of Big.
13-2 and a pistol, like it's not all lost, but hope is dying slowly but surely. That has to be said. twistzz once again helping himself towards outside, but they're aware of it this time. Should be a kill for twistzz, I guess. It's a nasty one to receive.
Oh, just watching
that one will be keeping you up at night, won't it?
It's just so saddening. It's like, yeah, I get you're going to push. I'm ready for the push, and I still just get
walloped.
2 bullets between the eyes. It's a headshot, and
you might get that swimming after all, Chad, to be honest with you.
A quick dip in the sea here. Just a couple more warm corpses of FTW walking around the battlefield here. Hello again. My name's twistzz. I'm the in-game leader of Big, and I have 15 kills. Can I make it 16? Well, let's find out in the next 3, 2, 1.
No, can't, won't. And Dodo with it all to play for here, but it won't be. It's completely over. But
curtains.
It's curtains for sure. FTW, if you're not aware, maybe just joining in after seeing them pick up a map, they are already out of the group, but still fighting for Pride, and they want a map, and I suppose that's maybe as far as the Pride will go.
Well, we know that they're here, you know, trying to garner some experience as a roster, just taking this experience at, Pro League, 2 hands, and so Dodo from the heavens, he chases one down, and it is just going to be favored. He comes through the smoke. It could be a pistol round again for FTW here, unless Faven can win out this 1-on-3 now, 1-on-2. Has the bomb, would love the plant. This is an in-game leader's favorite player. Those who are going to be as unselfish as that can play in my team any day of the week, and Didius will strike, but a force buy likely here. Now, Henry, I know you love fun facts.
Okay.
General fun facts about Malta. Number 1, one of the world's smallest countries out of 200. Silent
hasn't utilized it well, but does get the frag, and unfortunately, you know exactly where he is now. The silencer eludes him. He should be dropped here by twistzz. I dare say KSC's got this one. Just 1 bullet towards twistzz would do it. Players above him, though. Crimbo doesn't strike yet. He's in towards heaven with the bomb.
They've seen everybody now. They know there's 1 heaven, they know there's 2 main. An opportunity. FTW, they're holding him out. 4 HP on Crimbo. This MP9 continues to swing by some space. Ajil with the trade. Great job from Ajil here. He's done a huge work to stall out this A plane. Didius up the vent. Maybe this one finishes, or how many more FTW could accrue for them. I guess this is a good exercise about keeping yourself in it, staying focused, believing in comebacks. It is unlikely.
Have to be learned today.
Yeah, and that's the thing. This is a teaching moment.
So, twistzz looking to close things out. A frustrating series for them, I would say, overall. The fact they gave up Dust 2 is a real problem. It comes down to this 2 versus 1 now. Ajil With it all to play for. I would say tournament life on the line, but it's already done. But a great shot through the smoke. And now we play the waiting game. As they are separated, Crimbo looks to navigate his way down towards lower. He has no utility, but knowing he's up against the AWP, who would have to come through either Secret or the Vent, it's probably the best port of call. If we can get that bomb down cleanly, he'll have a massive advantage and can just do something a little bit ratty maybe. Just kind of hide in the corner with an open plan instead of going all the way back to ramp.
Jilla's ahead of this, right? He's already gone top site down Secret, which was the safest rotation point available to him. Now, if Crimbo makes a foot fault here, Agil has already opened the door. He heard him jumping up. He heard the steps. Crimbo's going to get it done regardless. 16-6. Big are going to do it. A 2-1 victory over FTW. It was an expected victory, but they did fumble.